Hi, my name is Todd Gerke. You've probably seen me around the rink, and if you've participated in Dog Nation events, probably have one of my Lone Rangers koozies in either your golf or hockey bag. I'm a board member with Dog Nation and have been part of the organization for several years. I also have a successful mortgage company, and I'm proud to be the streaming sponsor for this year's Dog Bowl. We help people gain complete control of their lives and become financially free by showing them ways their money can work for them so they can stop working so hard for their money. Our mortgage business is for people that understand that how you structure a mortgage has a significant impact on wealth accumulation. We focus on people who want to understand their options and make educated decisions. And our promise is that by engaging with us, you will gain a lifelong resource to help you accumulate wealth. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you click subscribe below and enjoy the game.
I can take a picture.
And we are on. So welcome from the Edge Ice Arena in Littleton, Colorado. This is Dawg Bowl number 11. And tonight's and this evening's matchup between the pink-clad Wolf Pack versus Denver Concrete. And we are just underway in this semifinal matchup here. I'm Manny Furtado. I'm joined by Mike Chambers, beat writer for the Colorado Avalanche and the University of Denver Pioneers. Welcome to the booth, Mike.
It's a pleasure to be here, Manny. Thank you.
We have seen some terrific action thus far in this tournament. And right off the bat, a quick pad save. Puck back behind. Ostro trying to come up with it. And coming away with it for Denver Concrete on the near side. Puck is poked back in as Giles gives chase. And on his backside is Tommy May. Chases him off the puck. Puck is moved back over to the far side. And quickly up through, it's Nolan Foote. Foote works his way through in the slot area. And a quick shot, and this one whistles the length of the ice all the way back to Ouellette's cage. We've got Ryan Ouellette on one end, Sammy Bernard on the other end. Back to the live action. Puck comes back out, and jumping on this one, Jimmy Knowlton tries to get to it, but he's knocked off to play by the defenseman, the CC defenseman, Brian Hume. Puck is held up over on the far side, and working his way through, weaving through center. Coming through is number 28, tries to jam it up on the side of the cage, shot, goal! The game's first goal is scored. And that was Graber, number 28. And we will pick that up. And Denver Concrete has the first goal of the game. This one comes at the 13 and change mark. 1-0 Denver Concrete. They are never to be underestimated.
If I remember, they've won it the last 2 or 3 years, right?
The last 3 years they've won it, and they come in every year as a bit of the underdog. And even when they're the champion, they're the underdog here. Puck is moved back over quickly by Michael Hankey, just off sides there. And we have Marty Richardson on the in the booth as well. Welcome, Marty.
Oh man, it's been a great weekend already. A lot of tears, a lot of cheers, and we got some of the best hockey going right now, right?
We do. We've got this semifinal matchup, and you just feel the electricity here. And we have Wolf and Denver Concrete out there. Wolf in their pink, and Denver Concrete in their baby blue. Touching up the puck there, and swinging it back was number 23, Matt Selaney. Selaney was a hero from last year's Dawg Bowl. And marching up over on the far side, working his way through is Yoon. Little back pass. Puck stays on sides. Hankey was there, and here we have a break coming in. Derek Rodwell. Rodwell brings it in. Shot, and another save by Ouellette. And Ouellette keeps it a 1-0 game, as you saw Derek Rodwell, a University of North Dakota alumni. And Rodwell jumps back on the bench here as we've got Cole Quisenberry to take this face-off. Wins it straight back, and a touch play there. And here with a break is Vanderbeck. Vanderbeck with a man on the far side, but it's tipped aside by Quayler. Quayler gets a good stick on it. Otherwise, Austin Snedden was absolutely flying. Speaking of flying, coming around the net, over on the near side, puck is stolen. Picked back up, backhand feed right in front, twisting shot by Snedden. And that was Matthew Meyer, number 44. We talked about him earlier, Marty, in that first game. Meyer's got the puck. Meyer works through center. He's got a man on the left-hand side. Vanderbeck squares up shot, just looks for that top half of the right corner. Couldn't hit it.
Honestly, Marty, I can't believe the talent that you've assembled here.
It's not just me. As Peter said the same thing yesterday, didn't he, Manny?
He did. And we do have some new talent out there. Baker Shore is out there. He's number 6 for Wolf in the pink. So we'll pick him up when he gets on the ice, when he can find room on the ice. We were talking about, look at the size of these benches that we have this year. Got 20 plus players just about. Puck over on the near side. Quisenberry gets jammed up at the blue line.
I don't remember Nolan Foote playing in this thing before either.
First time.
He's a first-round draft pick. Obviously plays for the Devils now.
And there is Foote with the puck. Picks it up on his backhand and works his way past Spielman down the right-hand flank. He's shadowed by Adrian Wiedemann. And in the corner, gets some support. Puck back down low, back over to Foote. Foote working out of the corner with Wiedemann tracking him. Gets caught up in the skates of the referee over on the far side, and Tommy May pulls away from traffic, works it back up through center and puts it back over on the far left-hand side. It's Baker Shore out there. You see Baker out there in his crimson from the Harvard uniform. Puck is worked up, but maintained, but only momentarily. Hankey headmans it back up, and it's knifed off of footstick and brought back where the baby blue concrete, Denver concrete, sets back up. Twisting back is Sean Giles, the Robert Morris graduate. Bouncing puck comes back over. Spielman's got it. Momentarily, it's chopped at and moved back out of the zone where Doremus is chasing it down, but the speedy Ostro gets there first. Nolan Foote bobbles it there. Puck comes back in. It's dumped back into the concrete zone. Colby Bukes, the defenseman in the corner. Puck comes back over to the side of the cage, picked back up, and the puck is moved back over by Graber, back out to center. Bukes with the puck, headman up. Puts it back down but along the line. A quick shot over on the side of the cage. Who's got it? Bouncing puck, it's Ostro. Ostro trying to feed it ahead as he looks for Spielman. This is nonstop action, gentlemen.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Keep it going, man. You got it going good.
Graber headbands it back over to Doremus. And Doremus weaves his way through. And Doremus looking for, has it knifed off, and there's Jimmy Knowlton. Jimmy Knowlton touches it back up. Graber's got it again. Graber with some good stick handling. And the Dartmouth grad works his way through center as he takes on a couple players. Puck is put back down, and it rides the shelf line over on the far side. Hankey's there. That's Michael Hankey. Puck is moved back over as number 23, Selaney almost had it. Twisting shot. That was a headhunter. And you watched Kevin Connors. He's not wearing any sort of face protection out there. No, he's got a half
pretty
shield.
handsome, too.
He's got a half
was
shield.
risky.
Kevin Connors.
What a move by 7 there. Jack Doremus.
Doremus centering feed right over to Hankey. Hankey holds it there, but it's fished out and moved out by Connors. Back over, puck comes back, touch pass there, moves it back through center, but was able to get it on it. That was Bo Hansen, the DU player. Back over, Tyler Polson looking for an avenue, finds one over on the near side. It's Selaney, Matt Selaney over on the back side, on his backhand. Twirls around, back over, and a quick shot there as trying to jam it up on the near side. Bo Hansen was there, back up high, low to high, looking for a shot, back down. Hansen's got it along the goal line, right in as he had Selaney on the back door. Quickly, puck moved back over, but the angle doesn't work.
This is amazing. We have not had a stoppage in, what, 5-6 minutes now?
Austin Snedden on that shot. Quayler's got the puck on the far side of the net. Quayler marches back out to center. Has staying on sides. Quayler on his backhand, brings it all the way in and tries to tuck it in on the near side, but Ouellette was not fooled.
Yeah, that's TV Quayler, a longtime Metro State coach. He just stopped doing that just recently.
Tyler Polson headmans the puck quickly, picked back up by Brian Yoon, the converted defenseman, and the shot.
Finally, we got a little whistle there.
Marty, I remember a year ago during COVID, we were sitting right here with Manny, talking about how good this tournament was at the high end. And I'm sitting there, the benches now are completely full. There's, almost 20 guys on each team. And every guy out here is a high-level college player, a pro.
Crazy, isn't it?
It really is how you just attracted so many good players at this tournament, and obviously they come here because it's Dawg Nation.
Rodwell with a shot, and Rodwell is denied again by Willett. That's the second time that Rodwell has escaped and come out with it. Quickly, Meyer moves it back over. Vanderbeck with the puck on the top of the circle. Cross ice feed, and there's Nolan's foot shot. Nolan Foot calls for it again, but this time it exits the zone. Brian Yoon with the puck on the near side. Vanderbeck with it, and his pass is tipped aside, and with a jump on everything, here's Baker Shore. He's got a man in the middle. Shot! Tips play right there on the far side. Baker Shore with the puck on the goal line again, looking up high, and the flyer is taken this time by James Crossman. Back over to Shore. Shore back down low. Has bobbles it there as it tips aside, but he puts it back down to Quisenberry. Quisenberry protecting the puck down low. Quisenberry on the side, fishes it back up high. Quickly over to Wiedemann. Wiedemann over to the near side. Looks like a power play, gentlemen.
Yeah, it really does.
Baker Shore puts it back down. Matthew Meyer comes up with the puck, and he stashes it back in the cage, back over to the far side. Vanderbeck gets tied up on the side, gets an assist there from Foot. Foot looking for the return feed, but beyond his reach. Wiedemann sauces it over to Shore. Shore walks in. Punch pass back over to the side. Quisenberry shot, backhander misses. Back behind the cage again. Holding his man off is Spielman. Spielman twirling away from pressure. And over on the sideboards, picked right back up by Colby Bukes. Up, but here comes Wolf. Wolf brings it right back in, knifed off the stick. And it comes out, and here comes Nolan Foot. Nolan Foot being tracked by Crossman right in front as the play advances. We have over on the far side, it's Baker Shore. Shore hits the brakes, puts a pass in front, and chases it down, and here, coming back the other way, here comes Salini. His pass is deflected.
Wow.
As Shore was waiting.
James Crossman, great defensive play there.
And you saw Bo Hansen, you saw the speed that he had, and you're right. He got back, and good old James Crossman used to play with Adam Foot, or Nolan Foot, back in the days of
a lot of teammates here.
A lot of teammates.
Yeah, you mentioned really Thunderbirds. Hats off. They've produced some amazing players.
Hansen moves it back over to Hawkinson. There's another teammate. He's a CC player for this year. He transferred from Miami of Ohio a year ago. Quickly, right up, back up through. Hansen tracks down his own pass. And he crisscrosses with Doremus, another DU grad. Doremus gives it away and stepping in. Here comes Jimmy Knowlton. Jimmy Knowlton gives it back, and her back. And May and Knowlton weren't able to connect in front of Willett, gentlemen. Trying to jam the puck in. And number 10 there, that is Ostro. And Ostro continues to battle there. He almost got a goal there, and trailing 1-0. Wolf is putting the pressure on. Puck is fished back down low where Bukes comes up with it. Bukes tracks it down, and he holds it up there, makes a nifty move, takes a little punishment. Puck comes right back over to May. May forced wide, a little backhand feed, and there was Jimmy Knowlton. Jimmy Knowlton couldn't solve Willett. Willett has been solid.
He has been solid. They've had a couple of great scoring chances, including just a straight-up breakaway. And that 2-on-0 almost right there, wasn't that, Manny?
I'll tell you, this Wolf team has been flying. They have come out to play here.
And they're playing the 3-time champions right in a row here.
I don't remember the Wolf in past tournaments. Are they new?
No, they kind of bounced that around. They've been called the Wolfpack. They've also been called MTech. So
okay.
last year they were MTech.
Solani's drive, and Bernard makes a blocker save. Rodwell picks up the puck and feeds it back over to Cavey.
That's Cole Cavey.
Cole Cavey with a centering feed. Cavey's playing a Gustavs Olofsson, and the puck is back down over to the far side. Hankey's got time, glances over his shoulder, takes a sharp angle shot, whips past Bernard's glove, and goes the length of the ice. Will Graber had a real solid tournament last year. He was one of the top players for this Denver Concrete team. He brings it in, puts a shot in, looks to follow it up. Quayler's got it. Quayler, sensing the pressure, goes right back in, but Polson is there, and he touches it back up to Graber. Graber's pass is deflected by Quayler. Back down low, Selaney with the puck. Works it up back up the wall. Shoulder to shoulder, 50-50 battle, and White comes away with it. The Notre Dame grad moves back over. Rodwell stays on side, but the pass is picked off by Sean Giles as the
what
buzzer
do we have, like
sounds.
3 whistles in that first period?
Yeah,
Holy
maybe 3.
smokes.
Yeah, that was quick.
Yeah, that was
Clean, very fast, very skilled, very impressive.
Incredible. So, the one that we got to talk about here is Matt Meyer. Matt's mother, Tammy, is battling cancer, and literally an hour ago, the Meyer family became Dawg Nation's latest recipient.
55 grand?
55 grand, yeah. Thank you, Mike. And that just happened, and I've been getting texts as we've been talking here from both Tammy Meyer and from Mark Meyer. And shout out to them. They're probably watching right now, watching their boy Matt play, because they're not in Colorado right now, aren't able to play and or be here tonight. She's getting cancer treatment out of state, and how about hats off to Tammy and her battle. That's what we do, right?
Yep, it
hats off
absolutely
to
is. And I know the Meyer family. They played in the same circles, and it's just a sobering reminder.
Yeah,
isn't
Matt
it?
had
It always
shed
is.
some tears in there, and actually the phrase was coined by the guy to my right here. Our motto is play hard, play fair, give back. But Mike, what's our other one? Give you a hint there. We make tough guys cry. You put that right in an article.
Well, I've done that.
Yeah.
I've done that.
Yeah, and that was the other, and that happened tonight with Matt.
I've been there, bro, and it could not be possible without you. You are the motor that makes everything go.
And we're back to live action. Quayler with the puck for Wolf, working it out. And then he rethinks about it as Selaney was on his backside. Puck over on the far side, trying to work it up the wall. Can't do so. Hand it off. Here comes Ostro. Ostro with the backhand feed. And Hankey's shot was deflected by Quayler. Puck comes all the way back to the concrete blue line. And looking to advance again. Here to Selaney. Big rebound, but able to pick it up was Shore. Shore looking for an outlet. Tape-to-tape pass as he finds Quisenberry. Quisenberry walking the blue line as he had men in front of him. Again, Tyler Polson, this time backhand feed as the pass over to Brian Yoon. Yoon's blast just went off the end glass and over on the far side. Shore feeds it back over to Quisenberry. Quisenberry leads the charge and puts it down softly where Matthew Meyer cuts him off. Puck comes back over to the near side. It's worked out by Colby Bukes. And quickly turning it around was James Crossman, tumbling over the puck, but sweeping in to pick that puck up was Ostro. Ostro battling down there, walks it up the wall. Quickly, cross-ice feed, jumps over May's stick, and a blast from Wiedemann. And this one is seen by Ouellette as he makes the save, going right to left.
Yeah, this stuff that we see all weekend long. I was in the bar before this where we did the Meyer check, and we FaceTimed Tammy right in and her husband Mark. It was pretty neat. But Colby actually grabbed me afterwards and said, I lost my mom to breast cancer just last year. So it hits home with all these guys, and amazing what we're able to do as a group here, isn't it?
Yeah, I just wish not a lot more people, but I just wish that we got a timeout there. I hope that we can inspire more people to come out here and watch. I mean, it's free, and you don't really get to see hockey like this very often.
No.
I mean, you can go to the Avalanche practice or DU's practice, but this is
spirited too.
This is really good hockey. So anybody that's listening or watching, I highly recommend that you come out either tonight or tomorrow and see these guys play. It's pretty impressive.
Vanderbeek chasing it down, but the puck is back on Wiedemann's stick. And Wiedemann hoists it back out where it falls to Spielman's stick. Spielman works it inside the concrete zone, but not deep, and it comes out. And picking it back up was Sneddon, but the whistle blown. So you're absolutely right. The number of people, but we'll see even a bigger crowd. You should have seen the crowd earlier today. I mean, Marty, I don't think I've ever seen a crowd like that, but and it was right before that Survivor game. So there were an awful lot of people in the building for the Survivor game, but boy, were they ever treated to,
that was with the Karras family check as part of that one, and heartbreaking, but at the same time, pretty powerful to see what a group can do together.
Ostro tucks it over to the far side, and stepping up was Spielman, and a blind backhand feed by James Crossman puts it back into the near side corner. And here comes Colby Bukes. Colby Bukes tries to shake free, leaves the puck there, and it was picked back up by Hansen. Hansen moves it back over to the far side. Quisenberry makes a nifty little, Crossman there, working it back in. And jamming up the puck there was Spielman one more time. And out comes Nolan Foote. Nolan Foote, the left-handed stick there, trying to work towards the center portion of the ice. He was stood up by a nice defensive play. I think that was probably Crossman. Like I said, they played together some of their youth hockey here in Denver. And a little shove by Wiedemann. Puck comes all the way back up to Brian Yoon. Yoon feeds it down the wall, rolls around, back over to Foote. Foote back over to Yoon. Yoon, cross-ice feed. Graber's got it, and it bounces over Foote's stick. He tries to hold off Crossman, but Crossman is able to get it back out to center. Twisting pass finds Graber on the move. Graber works his way past, and Graber looking for his second is denied. Puck is moved back over by Ostro. Ostro finds Rodwell. Rodwell's got Knowlton in the middle, and he feeds it right through the goal crease, and it ricochets all the way back up to center, where it's touched up quickly by Doremus. Doremus back over to Foote, and the shot goes off the glass and into the netting. Whistle blown.
Boy, that referee almost got nailed.
Yeah, that's Peter Friesman down there, and he's one of my tax clients, so I don't want to see my tax clients getting hurt in these charity games. So take it easy out there, boys.
It would be a write-off, Marty. Any sort of medical expense would be a write-off.
Yeah,
Come on, he's a hockey guy. He's a tough guy. Even the refs are tough in hockey,
And we mentioned it all weekend long. All of these refs are donating their time. That's a big, big deal. These are big-time, top-level refs, as Mike can tell you. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
That was Selaney. We talked about him earlier. And Selaney gives Concrete a 2-0 lead at the 8:52 mark of this second period.
What are you seeing on that one, Mike?
I got to admit, I don't remember that name, but that's a hell of a play. He takes the puck behind the goal line, brings it back the top of the crease, and deposits it. That is a heck of a goal.
That is. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but that puck was behind the goal line,
it was.
and he brought it back.
We're watching it on the replay here from Shazi, and great replay. We could watch that thing in slow-mo. That was pretty impressive.
Wow. Doremus moves it back over around the wheel, back to Graber. Graber right in front, deflected into the netting.
Yeah, 2-0 here, guys. My thought is, the Wolves are a little bit unlucky that this is 2-0. They played really well.
Well, they've got plenty of firepower, led by Kyle Ostro. He has been the engine for this, as Hankey moves the puck back over to the far side, and Graber settles things for Concrete. And there's Selaney with some speed.
Wow,
Selaney, and he hits the brakes there.
I got a hockey DB, that guy.
Selaney from University of Alabama, Huntsville.
Wow.
And we talked about it earlier because we've got Polson. Polson is the other University of Alabama Huntsville player. So Selaney stops on a dime, but gets stood up, and the puck is moved back over to the left wing wall. Knowlton has it. Knowlton moves it back up through center as White has it. Back over to Rodwell. Back on White, and it drifts as it just leaks through the goal crease right behind. Unfortunately for Wolf, they didn't have anybody on the back door, and there was a goal to be had. And let's look at the replay on that. And that was one that we saw earlier.
So Huntsville's program was going away a year ago, and then they got that big funding, and it's back up. But that's not a very high-level program, but this number 23, Solani, is one heck of a player here tonight.
Matthew Meyer watched closely by Quisenberry. Quisenberry tucks it back against the wall, and out comes Wolf. The feed back up through center. There's Matt Francois, number 8, another Colorado product. And into the near side corner, puck comes back over as Quisenberry was trying to get a pass over. It's touched up. Quayler keeps the play alive. Quisenberry is able to get a stick on it. Quisenberry stretching for it. Sets up on the top of the circle. Moves the puck back over to the far side. And a little give and go, but Polson got a stick on it. Polson goes tumbling. No call as play continues. The bounce in puck is tracked down by number 15. That's Rogers. Moved back over to Quayler. Quayler feeds it over to Shore. Shore's pass up through center. Finds Quisenberry's stick on the near side. Quisenberry out of the corner, sends one quickly high to Quayler. Quayler's shot scooped up by Willett. Willett played this past year for the Lincoln Stars in the USHL.
He has been very solid tonight.
I'm curious, a lot of these, both teams, especially the Wolves, I see a lot of 99s and 2000 birth dates. I'm just curious how these guys would stack up against the Avalanche and the NHL guys in the same division. Have they played yet, Marty?
Well, yeah, the Mainline West Top Dogs, it's a much different team this year. A couple guys were out of town, including our good friend Milan. We'll watch a little play there. He's in the Czech Republic till Monday. So David and Milan were going to play this year until that. So we got a lot of DU kids on this year's team.
James Crossman drives it in from that right-hand side, but he's denied again. And Brian Yoon, with some patience, breaks it out over to fellow CC. There's Brian Hawkinson. Hawkinson back to Hankey. A bit behind him. Hankey's got the puck. He's got some daylight. Takes the shot. Blocker save. And there was Vanderbeck looking for a second opportunity right in the slot area. Hankey back over to Graber. Graber makes a move. Takes it to the top of the circle. Here's the shot tipped right in front by Hawkinson and out of play.
Yeah, a little bit of breath there for you, man. You've kind of gone nonstop.
I'll tell you what. I mean, now that they're getting their sticks in the way and they're blocking some shots, we do get those breaks in the action, don't we?
That was some good stuff.
What I'm impressed with is how you knew they were all 2000 and 01s, and you knew all these birth years out there, Mike.
Well, my kid's a 90.
I didn't know you knew all that.
Well, my kid's a 99, and he played against a lot of these guys growing up.
Tommy May leaves it there. Here's the shot and a second opportunity on the doorstep by Spielman, but he couldn't convert, and Adrian Wiedemann had it right in the slot area, and he couldn't get it past Willett either. Puck goes back over to the far side, touched up by Hawkinson, and a backhand shot. Bernard seals up the side of the cage on the far side.
Been a tight game, and 2-0 going into the third here. That obviously that next goal is ginormous, and if Wolfpack can pull that one off, we're going to have an interesting.
Well, they're getting
finish.
their chances.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I think that they're plenty capable of tying this thing up in a hurry.
Yeah.
And there's Knowlton trying to work in on Hawkinson. There's the shot, and Rodwell is able to tip it aside. Stepping in is Cole Cavey, but Cavey gets caught up, and here comes Doremus. Doremus brings it in, and the backhander Bernard denies him again. Over on the far side, Ostro pushes it ahead with one hand. He's got Rodwell streaking. Ostro's shot as he tumbles. He's deflected up high.
Stroh's had an extra step all weekend. I was talking to him about it in the bar earlier, and he's a little. Now he's not long in the tooth because he's still a young guy, but comparatively, but he's played really well, Manny.
He has played well this entire tournament thus far. And as the leader out there, you want to set the example. I think he's doing it with how hard he's skating this evening. Here comes Nolan Foote. He's got Selaney in the middle, and over on the far side, one-timer just misses as DeRamus squared up on that far side and had an opportunity in a second one, and that one was blocked there by the captain, Kevin Connors. Kevin Connors talk about leading the way. He's blocking shots. He sets up the team. Nolan Foote's shot is deflected. Picks up the rebound. Nolan Foote holding it there with the long stick. Picked up by Rodwell. And we have the game's first power play. Can Concrete take advantage of it? Nolan Foote fishes it back down. Selaney back down low. Selaney sets up on the wall. And it's fished right back up. Here comes Polson. Polson drops it back over. Hawkinson with the puck. That is Giles. Giles back over to Polson. Polson with this extended power play here. Delayed call, and the puck comes back out all the way back to the concrete end. Rodwell looking to try and get there first, but Polson's able to hang on to it. Gentlemen, we're moving in on about another 45 seconds of power play time. Tyler Polson with a head of steam down the left-hand wall past Quisenberry, matched by KV, and the puck comes back over to the near side. Gathered in, spinning away is Hanky.
Oh, I don't think he touched that.
And I think they gave him.
They gave that to him.
There we go.
Is that Pete Friesma?
Might be. So, as the tail end of this second period ticks off the clock, we'll see if we can get another face-off in. It doesn't look like we're going to. 2-0. Graber and Selaney have the goals for Concrete. And when we come back, we have 2 minutes on the board, and we've got a power play for Concrete.
Good times.
Well, guys, I got to jump. I got to go do my GM role. Kevin Ulansky just joined the Top Dog, so I got to go get him a jersey. So I'll be right back.
You're a man of
wait a minute. Was Ulansky was already on the? Was he rostered before? I just want to know.
He was rostered.
I want to see the roster. I want to see the date on the roster.
Yuli has been a Top Dog for a long time. I'm gonna just say that. So we're gonna see Yuli score tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
You better, right?
Absolutely. Thanks, Marty.
I'm just going through this roster, Manny, and I'm seeing Brian Yoon from CC. I think he's going to be a senior or junior co-captain or something. I see Nolan Foote. He's in the NHL. Colby Bukes plays for Minnesota State. Brian Hawkinson, his older brother, played for DU. I'm not sure where Brian plays, but
Brian transferred from Miami of Ohio to CC.
Yeah, I got
along with, and now there's Noah Prokop there. Prokop was here as well this weekend.
Bo Hansen's on that team. He played at DU last year. He's a Washington kid who played at the Colorado Rampage, then at St. Lawrence, transferred to DU as a senior. And I'm just going through these rosters, and it's so impressive of just really important names, not only guys that have played in Colorado, but guys who live here, who grew up here. It's just really impressive.
Well, it's fun to see them all come back and be willing to put on the gear for a tournament like this, and I think they're beginning to like the notoriety of the tournament as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
Over on the far side, puck is brought into the Wolf end and swung around over to Vanderbeck. Vanderbeck chops at it, is able to move it back down to Selaney. Selaney spinning away from Rogers, finds it back over to Foote. They've got power play time with 1:32 up there. Graber back over to Foote. Foote sets up, but Foote takes a shot, and it's through some traffic, picks it back up, and he passes it back up through the slot. And it goes the length of the ice. So with 1:16 remaining in Rodwell's penalty, Graber strides through center, delivers a pass over on the far right-hand side. Selaney wasn't ready for that one. And Wolf is going to be able to clear this one out a second time.
Minute into this power play now.
And Wolf has been unable to truly set up, and now Crossman with the puck. Guides it back over to Wiedemann. Sauce all the way up the line to Quisenberry. Quisenberry turned aside by Yoon, and Quisenberry ragging more time off this clock. Looks for Baker Shore. Puck comes back over to the right-hand side. Vanderbeek finds Foot. Foot with a man down low, has it knifed off his stick. And the puck comes back out to center. Quisenberry tries to make a move, but a nice defensive play by Bo Hansen stymies them. 22 seconds remaining in the power play, and Wiedemann can hang on to the puck without pressure. Willette lends a hand. Hansen with the puck. Finds a man right on the mark on the far right-hand side. Working the puck in off of Meyer's stick. And a good defensive play again by Crossman. Crossman has it taken away, and Hansen's got it. Looking for a spinning move. Moves it back up high, but Puyukes was moving left, and the puck was going right. Power play is over. Back to full strength is Wolf, and 9:43 on the clock. Even though we've got a stop clock, Mike, in this third period, we may not get any stoppage. Hansen with the puck tries to jam it in. Bernard denies him on that far side, and battling for it is Austin Sned. Sned turned aside, and Buke steps in. Off the wall, Jeff Rogers there, and reaching for it was Bukes. Bukes is taken off the puck by Cavey. Cavey works his way down the left-hand side. Feed right in front. Second opportunity. Shot was that scored.
On the goal
we're
line.
going back to the replay. We need a replay on that, Mike. And let's see if Mike Shaw can provide us with that. And we're going to have to ask the Godfather.
Yeah, we might have to blow a whistle here.
We may have to. Here it is. No, I don't think it went in. Mike Shaw on the spot. I don't think it went in. The crowd is buzzing right now. And right in front, jamming shot goal, scored Poulsen. Who else but Tyler Poulsen down low, causing havoc. And what a turn of events there, as Wolf had an opportunity, and it is 3-0. And here we see Poulsen down low.
But if we go back to the replay and there was a goal, then we erase this goal.
I don't know if that's actually in the cards. We have 8:38, and Selaney's goal was scored at the 8:38 mark of the second period. So successive goals at 8:38, second and third periods, gives Denver Concrete a 3-0 lead. Puck is quickly moved over by Giles, back over to Brian Yoon. And Yoon recoils, finds Giles. Giles, picture-perfect pass right up through the middle, and it's chopped at there by Doremus. Doremus loses it off his stick, back over to Giles. Giles moves it back over to Yoon. Yoon. Doremus, a shot, a rising wrister, and that one is sent into the neutral zone. Back pass, Hankey. Looking for Doremus. Bernard. Giles banks it off. Hankey one more time. Looking for a man on the far side. That was over there lurking was Hawkinson. Bernard gets a stick on it, and the Wolfpack needs some relief. Finally, it's Ostro that comes in, and Steve Quayler pool cues it back up to Ostro. Ostro working through center, has it poked off his stick by Giles. One hands it along the end boards, looking for some help, and waiting for it then. There was Tommy May. Tommy May puts it back down, but it's stolen and moved out by Giles. Giles quickly onto the right-hand side. It's picked back up by Brian Yoon, the defenseman. Tay leads the rush. But the pass is picked off, or the shot was picked off by Crossman.
3-on-2 here. Tom May.
Crossman unable to get good wood on it, and picking it up now in stride is Foot. Foot works east to west. Foot looking for some relief. He'll put it into the vacant corner, and it's a bounce pass back over to Hansen. Hansen, no-look play to Vanderbeek. Vanderbeek with some good hustle, picks it back up right in the middle. Hankey's shot deflects off of a shin pad, and the puck is jammed up and moved back out by Matt Francois. Will Graber whistles it along the dasher board. Foot has it. Foot touches it up quickly and gives a soft pass over to Vanderbeck. Vanderbeck was looking for Graber, who was jumping in. And over on the far side, it's Quisenberry. And coming right back down on the right-hand side, wide open shot, and Willette makes another save. As over on the doorstep was Cole Quisenberry. Quisenberry unable to finish on that far side. Puck comes in on Willette, and we all need a break, and he gives us one there with a stoppage in play.
Good stuff. It's a 3-0 game, but it could easily be tied right now. A lot of good chances on both ends. Blue team is just getting a little more opportunistic.
Sure is. I feel like we've got a is it a baby blue, or is it a pink girl? What's it going to be? It's almost like
it's just blue.
It's that gender party I think we're having here. Puck comes back over to the left-hand side. Here goes Hankey. Hankey working his way past Wiedemann as he gets hung up with the stick, and Wiedemann takes the puck away. Twisting pass coming through. Here comes Knowlton. Knowlton guiding the puck back over on the far side. He's got Crossman in the middle. Soft pass, but is deflected as Bukes went down low with the stick. Selaney picks it up with one hand. Selaney provides it right back to Hansen. Hansen looking back over as Selaney had a goal in his sights, but it was tipped right before he could shoot it. Baker Shore down the left-hand flank. Baker Shore's got Knowlton in the middle and back up high as it goes to Crossman. Crossman's shot is handled by Willette with 5:07 remaining in this third period. The Wolfpack needs a couple of quick goals, so the top line is back out there. Ostro with Rogers. Wins it back cleanly. Dragged off the wall by Cavey. Cavey's shot right on the mark, but it was deflected and taken out with some traffic in front. Quickly, Doremus with the puck, sized up by Kevin Connors. Connors is able to play some good defense and knocks it away, but Doremus has it again. His shot never got through, and Connors with the puck. Connors moves it back up the wall. Jammed at, bringing it right back into Selaney. Calling for it right in front. Doremus has it. Twisting pass, and right on the doorstep was Polson. He's denied by Bernard. 4:30 remaining in the game. Puck down the left-hand side. It's Ostro with a trailing Spielman. Ostro with the puck. Puts it right in the goal crease area, and it's picked up back off by Doremus. Doremus angles one off the boards, touched up by Ostro, and re-secured over on the far side by Cavey. Cavey has it taken off of his stick. Connors gets a stick on it. Selaney's got it. Selaney moving over onto the hash marks, looks for it, and the riser goes right up into the netting.
Really good-looking player. Really good-looking player. He missed that shot, but he's really impressed me the whole game.
He has.
23.
I know he played last year because he's on my highlight reel.
Yeah,
on the Shaw Hockey Productions highlight reel.
It's just, to me, playing at Alabama Huntsville, you would think that he played at a higher level than that. Not to say that that's not at a high level, but he's just been really impressive today.
Well, he has. He's just got that speed, and Tyler Polson is another fellow like that. There's only so many spots at the top the top schools, and that's why it's good to see some other schools jump in, and we're going to have some more college hockey over the coming years. Back to the live action. Hankey, little no-look pass. Graber walks past Quayler, and Graber with the puck down low on his backhand, back behind the cage, looking for an outlet. It's right in front. Hankey was lurking, and Rodwell jumps into the play. Rodwell's got a man in the middle and just misses as Justin White couldn't get a backhand shot off. Rogers' shot deflected up and over the cage. Quayler with the puck over on the far side, right in front. One-touch play to White. And again, Willette
great save.
Is a brick wall down there.
I think he's probably the difference here tonight. The goalie, the pink team, God, remind me of their name.
Pink is Wolf.
Wolf. They've had a ton of chances, and the goaltender has just been great.
Justin White will take this faceoff, going up against Matthew Meyer. Rodwell with a quick shot, and that glances off the glove. Big rebound, another shot from the side. And continuing to work is Colby Bukes down low. Bukes had a good tournament last year. Bukes with a headman pass. It bounces off of Hawkinson's stick. Icing is waved off as Quayler pins his man to the board. Bukes calling for it up high, but it's Snedden with the puck. And there's Meyer. Meyer sticks his nose in there. Bukes is able to slow down Rodwell, and coming away with the puck is Hawkinson. Hawkinson with Connors back, and Connors is able to move the puck out. And out comes Wolf at the blue line. A couple of players tumble there. Puck comes back over to the far side, and right in front, looking for it is Francois. Francois can't get his hand on it, and a twisting play and a shot by Tommy May.
Tommy May gets
May
the goal.
Scores, and we have a 3-1 game with 2:12 remaining. So
Former DU pioneer from Minnesota. Turns and fires.
Finally solved him.
Yeah.
Finally solved him with 2 minutes left.
I was just telling Manny that it's a pretty even game. It's 3-1, but it could easily be a
the
tie
other
game.
way, right?
Yeah.
As Logan O'Connor that I was trying to recruit to the Dogs, he's nursing a very slight injury right now, and
well, he had like lower knee or something surgery.
Yeah, he told me what it was, but I think it's illegal for me to tell you, Mike.
No.
I'll tell you off the record.
Yeah, you can tell me off the record, but I don't care either. If he wants to keep it private, that's great. I'll just tell you this, that Logan O'Connor is a huge part of the Avalanche future plans.
Here comes Nolan Foote. Nolan Foote comes in, but he fans on it there as Crossman might have gotten a stick on him there. Puck has moved back over to the near side, and Foote was waiting for it back down low as he laughs there with Brian Hawkinson.
You take the goalie out here?
Well, I'll tell you what, you've got 123 and you're trailing by 2. Sammy Bernard has a defensive zone faceoff, though.
He's looking toward the bench there, so I think that's on his mind.
And let's see who the captain, Kevin Connors, is calling for. And there goes. Good call, Marty. There goes Ostro. Hands it back off. Puck is picked back up by Baker Shore. Shore slides it back aside and coming up with it, Vanderbeck. And Vanderbeck, with some patience, flips it up. Baker Shore works in over on the far side, but Vanderbeck pickpockets him, and this time he finds the back of the cage. 4-1. Empty net goal with a minute remaining.
Well, maybe they should keep him out. Maybe they'll pull him some more.
Yeah. This was a really good game. It really was.
It was a fantastic game.
Yeah, it was a great semifinal. We got another one coming up right after this. It's going to be really good too.
We do. That's and that could be the highlight of the evening. Tag versus the Top Dogs. Marty, the architect of the Top Dogs. Let's not get ahead of ourselves quickly. Here's a last shot as that was taken by Cole Cavey. And on the far side with 42 seconds remaining, weaving his way through and doubling there was Doremus. Doremus continues to battle. Kevin Connors with it. Hands it off with 28 seconds remaining. And the puck is stolen and right in front. And Willette again proves himself on Spielman. Found himself all alone. And as the final 7 seconds about to tick off, puck finds its way over on the far side in the bench.
Quick shout out to Cole Cavey there, number 5 for the Wolves. Wolves or Wolves?
Wolfpack.
Okay. That's my boy. He's my son's best friend. He's a 2000. Plays at Gustavius Adolphus in Minnesota. It's really good to see him out here. I love that kid. Had dinner with him the other day, and I don't know. That was
For you, this is cool. You're seeing a bunch of your
Absolutely.
A bunch of Anthony's buddies out here.
Absolutely, man. I love it.
And I got some cool Anthony stories myself, don't I, over the years?
Well, if we're going to talk Anthony, where'd he go today?
Congratulations, Michael.
Thank you. I dropped my son off at DIA this morning. There's no longer a West Point family drop-off at West Point because of COVID, but he's reporting to West Point as a freshman, 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Wow, I mean, there's not much more proud. And the guy who's standing to your right did the same exact thing, and he's literally wearing one of his West Point sweatshirts.
And he's been a great friend and confidant through this whole journey for us because his boy went through it.
Yes,
and I know how hard that is to drop them off, and they get there and they're in boot camp.
Yeah.
So right away. So
yeah, I think just like Ian, I think Anthony's gonna have a great career. I mean, a wonderful kid, and I've got to know him for many years. Honestly, when he was a little kid, all the way to now.
Absolutely.
And so I get to be Uncle Marty to a lot of these guys over the years, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But hats off to Wolfpack. Kevin Connors did a nice job building this team, putting it together. I mean, you see the camaraderie out there right in front of us, right, Mike?
Oh, it's beautiful. It was such a clean game. I mean, just guys talking to guys. This is what.
Look at this, and that, and that, and that.
You know, I've played a lot of beer league, and I've not played a lot of beer league because beer league sometimes can get really chippy and stupid. But this is the exact opposite because it's a respect factor that we're in a charity tournament, and these are really good players too. And we're just playing hockey. We're having fun. We're showcasing our skills, but we're not going to go there.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a beautiful thing, and it's a great thing to be a part of. And Marty, again, like I said earlier, we owe you so much by putting everything here together.
Thank you, Mike. I mean, I really don't want to take the credit for that, but thank you. But what I will tell you that's really, really neat. One of the last guys off the ice, as we see here, is Matt Meyer. One of the last guys off, he's just taking this in. He was in tears an hour and a half ago. And on the rink behind us, we're at 2 rinks here, I can look over at that bench, and on that bench is Michael Karras. So that's why we're here today.
That's right.
That's because of all the envelope challenges and passing the hat, and we're talking over almost $120,000 to help those 2 families. Yeah. And there's one on each rink right now. How poetic is that?
That's absolutely
phenomenal. It's not the money, man.
No.
It's not the money. It's the emotional support. It's the introducing the money with all these people around giving you hugs and high fives and talking to you on the side. That's what you remember. That's where you can go to when you're really struggling about the loss of a parent or whoever. That's where you go to is the human element. Screw the money, man.
Yeah, no, I think you're right.
The money's a big deal. Like,
it is.
But that's not the most important thing.
But,
it's the presentation and it's the support.
Yeah. And I was talking to Matt earlier, and I said, he said his mom, even though she's got cancer right now, has had to continue to work to make things happen. And now we've been able to take that stress and burden off of them to go focus on getting better.
Yeah.
Because we know you will. And she can't wait. She was texting me earlier. Can't wait to be at the Dog Bowl next year. How great is that?
It's awesome, and it's the reason I'm here, brother, because I've been a part of this for 10 years now or something like that, and it's the reason I continue to come back, and the reason why I continue to promote it is it's a beautiful thing, and anybody that wants to be a hockey player or thinks that they're a hockey player or looks up to hockey players, you got to join Dawg Nation.
Yeah. No, I thank you, Mike. I mean, you I know, like these players here, you're humble as well. And but I got to tell you, you've created like amazing things for us because
just
like by
try
writing
to help out, man.
Yeah, no, but you do. And so does Peter, and so does Mark Mosier, and Mark's at home. He was hoping to do some games this weekend, but he tore his Achilles, so he's kind of resting at home. But Jay Stickney was here last night. Marty Wakeland was here the night before. Not everybody on the air knows all those names, but you do. And these are guys that are all stepping up and all see what we're trying to do. And not one of them want anything for this. In fact, they reach in their back pocket and say, what can I do? Just like Troy Terry did earlier today, just like Dylan Gambrell did. I mean, it's pretty cool to see this happen over and over and over again.
If you think you're a hockey player, you admire hockey players, you want to be in the hockey community, please, please, please just embrace Dawg Nation and do what you can. If, maybe that's just show up and watch a hockey game for free.
Yeah, I know, right? We do have huge crowds here today, but they should even,
maybe buy a beer at the bar.
Right.
Maybe buy a sandwich or something.
Right.
I mean, it's just a great place to be, and any of contributions whatsoever go a long way.
Yeah, we're seeing a pretty magical weekend happen again, and it's not the first time, it's not the second time. Now look down there. There's a little Cooper Tippett right in front of us, and Cooper has something called MPS, and he's going to have struggles his whole life. He was on my last podcast as my guest. 9-year-old little boy, loves hockey. Amazing stuff. And for all these people here, it's just we see it over and over again, right? All weekend long. You can't miss it. It's impossible.
Well, it's impossible to be in this place and have any friction with anything that's going on. It's just it's hockey people that support hockey people, then we're all together.
Yeah, no, it's neat. I mean, you've been in the hockey community a long time, from the media side, but also from a parent as a hockey player. And
well, I've coached. I've had a hockey kid. I've kind of done it all, and I feel like I belong here.
Yeah, you do. And we're certainly nowhere near what we saw, but you and I get to go out there and play, and kind of same thing. If something happened to you, Mike, I think I'd be the first one to step up.
No,
I feel like.
No, I know that.
And I think same thing would happen the other direction, right? And it's a good feeling, right? Comforting feeling.
Yeah, I'm not looking to get any help because I feel like I'm healthy, but
but you never know, right? Because
you never know, and if you think about it that way,
but
sure.
Your back is covered, right?
Yeah,
and that's
it's just not something I think about a lot.
Right, and we're just seeing people all through this arena that we've known and helped, and it's pretty special. And tonight, thanks to all the referees, all the volunteers, we're looking at really big numbers again this weekend. Like really big numbers that frankly, when this thing started in a locker room at this arena, who would have thought? Like really, right? I mean, come on. Like, and I didn't think this was ever going to do this. You didn't think. I met you pretty early on, and it was cool. But did you think this was going to happen?
Not at the numbers.
Yeah.
Not at the numbers that you've had, but again, every time I'm back, I see the friendship, the love, and just the sport of hockey coming together, and the people who enjoy it so much, like me and you and I, we just embrace it, and then it grows and grows and grows and grows between people like you and I.
Right?
It just grows.
Yeah, it's like, wow. Look what just happened again.
Yeah.
And, it's pretty neat. And this weekend was a special weekend. A lot of it was about Heather Carrison, rightfully so. She lost her husband, Jeff, 8 years ago. And she did an amazing job raising 2 kids, Marina and Michael. And today we got to celebrate her life, which ended just 2 days ago. And literally on the first day of the Dog Bowl. And turn around and... Michael, Marina.
Well, I know the whole family.
Yeah.
I knew Jeff. I knew Heather. I texted with Heather just a month ago, and
Yeah, we were hoping she was. I mean, honestly, we were hoping she was going to be playing this weekend. That was our plan.
Yeah, well, that was her plan too.
That was her plan. Yeah, and so, I mean, in a lot of ways, she did, right?
Yeah.
We mentioned her in 58 out of 58 locker rooms, and rightfully so. She needed to be mentioned, but she's back with her Jeff right now.
She's back with her Jeff, her high school, or it was either grade school or high school sweetheart.
Yeah.
She told me the whole story, how long they've been together. They had twins, Michael and Marina. And what I was saying earlier about, it's not all about the money. Mm-hmm. I sit there and I think about Michael and Marina, what they're going to take away from this weekend.
Yeah.
The weekend right before their mother died of cancer.
Yeah.
8 years after their father died of cancer. It's not about the money. It's like all the support that they're going to have for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, no, it's pretty
These
cool.
people that are whispering in their ears, giving them hugs, like these people are going to be part of them moving forward.
Yeah.
And that's the strength that we need to give them.
Yeah, and we will, right? I mean, and Michael knows that. He knows that. And Marina knows that. And yeah, I mean.
And if there are financial problems, we'll take care of it.
Yeah, we'll do it again. We'll just play another game.
Yeah.
We'll call up Hedgie and Yanni and Clarkson and Brett Clark, who he called me today too and was like, "Hey, can I come out?" And I'm like, "Come on out," right? I mean, it's pretty phenomenal where this went to, like, it's mind-boggling, really, isn't it? I mean, have you ever seen it? You've been in this business a long time. Have you seen anything like it?
Well, you get a tough guy like me to cry that we've talked about before, and then you get a guy like Brett Clark, a tough guy to cry, and then you get a Joe Sakic, and then Kyle Quincy, and John Mitchell, and John Michael Lyles, and
Jared Bednar is another really big one for us.
Jared Bednar's huge, and we're all tough guys that are softies at the end of it.
Yeah.
And we all care about what you're doing.
Yeah.
And we're here for you.
Yeah, so let's talk about our team that's coming up here. We literally have almost the entire freshman class of the DU Pioneers.
That's funny because I've been covering so much Avalanche. I really haven't followed the incoming DU class.
Oh, my goodness. This
I
is
heard they're awesome.
Incredible class. Yeah, we're live right now. We got. You want to put Bakken over the headset on?
Yeah, Klinger, come over here. You got to keep it PG though.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is Dan Bakken, who we like to call Klinger, and we're trying to find a headset for him.
I don't even know who Dan Bakken is.
Yeah. But he's a quarterback. Oh, they're right on the hook there. Put him on. Jump on in there, buddy. So Dan's a pretty good hocky player.
Seriously, we got to call him Klinger because that's all.
Klinger, are we going to go with Klinger?
He played he was a quarterback at Chatfield.
He was a quarterback.
He grew up in Minnesota. He's a pretty good hockey player.
Who was your coach at Chatfield?
Mike Freeman.
Oh, do I know that guy?
Yeah.
Smalls?
Smalls was his coach. Smalls was a hell of a quarterback.
Tell you what, that guy could throw a spiral.
Yeah, he could throw a spiral, all right. So what do you think? Have you been watching some of this?
I haven't. Are these guys any good?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike, tell him about these guys.
Buddy, the game before was just
back and forth.
Oh, it was top notch. It's a little better than how you and I can play. Just a little, but yeah, this is really good talent, and I think we should pay attention and maybe learn something like me.
Well, here we are at the rink. Marty's walking off. Are we running this show, Mike?
Yeah, we're
right.
live, buddy.
Fantastic. Is there anyone good playing out here? I mean, like Landon's not here. We took over coaching for him.
I haven't got the rosters on this last game, but there were like.
Who's this goalie? He looks kind of mean.
I do not know. Yeah, I need to get the rosters here, or we might have to take a little break.
Yeah, if we're going to call this game, we need a roster. Kind of looks like the Russians versus the Czechs right here.
Max Bull, former DU Pioneer, number 16.
Not too bad at hockey.
Not too bad at hockey. I can just tell that from looking at him without the roster. But Marty said that a lot of these guys, it's like a lot of the incoming DU freshmen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So they're young bucks.
Yeah, and I don't even really know that incoming class that well.
Millennials. We have the professional taking over here soon.
Yes.
Yep.
This is Manny Furtado.
Manny, Dan Bakken, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you,
This
Dan.
is Klinger.
Welcome.
Manny, do you have the roster yet? Because Mike and I don't think any of these guys are very good yet. We're just watching them in warm-ups. They're kind of skating around.
You know, and they don't have names on the back of their jerseys. It's tough to tell which ones are the NHL players. But sometimes you can tell because they have this little emblem on their helmet.
Right. Let me see that, Manny.
Not a bad roster.
Tyson McClellan played at DU. Dylan Gambrill plays for the San Jose Sharks. Turgeon.
Who's that Turgeon guy? I've not heard of him.
It says Dan.
It's not Pierre's son.
It's not, because that's Dom. This is Dan Turgeon.
Maybe it's his cousin.
Maybe.
Probably has a good backhand.
Jared Lukasavage, one of the best names in hockey ever.
Yeah. I mean,
scored a hat trick in 2017 National Championship in Chicago. I was there. I mean, Lukasavage.
No big deal.
Lukasavage. That's just an odd. Michael Davies, he played at DU.
Where did we get this roster of guys
Evan
in
Cali.
Littleton?
It truly is an amazing roster, and you just look at the growth of hockey and how many of these players have come back. And, you know, you've got NHL players, but they find their home here. And how many NHL players have come here? Someone like, Milan Hajduk.
They stay.
And they stay. They stay in Colorado, so it's great to see.
Okay, we got on the right side, what's this team's name again?
Who's that Mitchell guy? He's not very good.
That's Peter Saina for
This is the Mainline West top dogs. So.
Okay. Peter Saina of CC, Hobie Baker winner. John Mitchell's taking the draw.
Yep.
Jan Hayda is the left defenseman right there.
I met Mitchell's dentist. She's hot, but she does not do a good job.
Here we go. The puck is underway, and we've got some great commentary here. We've got Jan Hayda with the puck setting up. Moves it back over to Aaron McKenzie.
Ooh.
And McKenzie tries to move it out, and Troy Terry steps in. And the puck is resecured, and McKenzie will slow things down. Guides it back over to Mitchell. Mitchell has Senya right up through the middle. And chasing it down over on the near side is Ulansky. Ulansky is an ad. He played last year. Kevin Ulansky with the puck, number 17. Sauce right there as Senya. And he had a quick shot on. Puck comes back up through center. And working his way through, that was Michael Davies. Davies has been one of the most impressive players for this tag group through a couple of games. Chopped out there, looking for it is Trevor Obby. The Obbies are the architects of the team. I saw Bud Obby down in the locker room, making sure things are all squared away. As the top dogs begin to move it out, and they look for John Mitchell. John Mitchell stabs it out of the air, and that shot goes up and over Evan Cowley's left-hand mitt.
Mitchie needs to change.
And quickly, there's Lukasavage, sends it back over to Gambrell. Gambrell tries to work it past the to-be freshman, Booyum, and coming all the way back, here comes Rizzo. Rizzo has it taken off of his stick. And Rizzo is another one of those freshmen that'll be coming over to DU. Quickly, backhand feed over by Derek Angeli. And twisting away, Lukasavage back to Gambrell. Gambrell works it back up the near side boards, peels it off the wall, sends it back over left-hand side. Shot, second opportunity as Gambrell went up and over. That was Derek Angeli with that shot at the left point. Holding on to the puck there and putting it back down was Angeli. Angeli moves it back over to Lucas Savage, back to Gambrell. Gambrell is shouldered off by Aiden Thompson, and Thompson, good looking, the Lincoln Stars player, almost trips up there.
Tries to keep it onside, but he did not, yeah.
Aiden Thompson from Fort Collins, I believe.
Aiden Thompson from Fort Collins played this past year, and could we have a giveaway? Mazur shot scores! Jack Devine scores.
Just a nice rebound there on the play.
Is that one of the incoming freshmen?
It is.
Jack Devine.
Jack Devine played NTDP from Glencoe, Illinois. I have to apologize. We have Jack Devine and Garrick Devine, and you would think they might be related.
Perhaps.
They're not.
Nope.
And so my apologies.
We want
to
the latter.
Both,
we want the guy that scored.
To both Devine. So that was Jack Devine who scored, and he's going to be a freshman here this coming year at DU. Back to live action. Loose puck there. Picked back up, and a backhand feed goes through. Comes back up to Jan Hayda. Hayda takes a chop shot. This one is deflected down in front. And over on the far side, there's Garrett Devine. Puck is delivered back up, and Hayda looking for a quick and a one-timer there as Owen Ozar, another DU recruit.
Oh, Hayda almost had it there. And here we go.
That's
and
offside.
It goes back over to Garrett.
Yep, on most leagues.
And so we'll get squared away here with our score sheet.
You know, I got John Mitchell here. Oh, look, he's playing tough guy right now.
Uh-oh.
You know, that's Mitchie right there, having some fun.
And John Mitchell having fun with Trevor Obby. Yeah. So there's two Obbies out there, Trevor and Jason. Jason is 4, Trevor is 19. Curling out of the corner.
They skate on Wednesdays. I skate with them in the fall league.
I heard that Mitchie's a really good fisherman too. This rumor has it.
Puck is moved back over to the left-hand side. It's handed off there, and Troy Terry with the puck. Terry on the side, feathers one right through the middle, and McClellan can't finish. McClellan was in some traffic. McClellan hands it back over to Terry. Terry right in the center as he had Dan Turgeon. Quickly back over to McClellan.
Terry's gonna
back over to Terry, and the shot scores.
Did we talk about Troy Terry yet?
Yeah, I don't know. Who is that guy? I don't recognize the name. He's kind of showed up in the tournament.
Wow.
Wow, what a shot.
Wow, what a shot.
Can we get that on film?
Here it is.
Terry
right here.
Gets the goal. We've got it.
Just a snipe. He's I believe he's
1-1.
I believe he's going to enter his 3rd year in the NHL?
Yes.
Or could it be the 4th?
I think it's the 4th, actually.
It was 18, 19,
right
20,
there.
21.
That's right. So he's in his 4 years. He's played 129 games, 15 goals, 33 assists, and for 48 points thus far. And he'll certainly get more time. Look at Mitchell make a move.
Mitchie.
Mitchell curling on the edge of the circle at the dot. But he's surrounded by players, and Trevor Obby takes it off his stick. And here comes Barry Goers. Barry Goers with a backhand feed back to Back's Bull. Puck comes all the way back up, looking for it at the point.
Where's 41 playing?
Put right back down. That's Barry Goers, number 41. He played at UMass Lowell, where he was the captain, and then he played at Lake Erie and Wilkes-Barre. Down to the near side, Gambrell, a centering feed, just went through everyone. Gambrell twisting pass, tries to keep it back in. And coming back is Aaron McKenzie. McKenzie feeds it to the middle, taken away from Michael Davies. Flag down there. Terry looking for it up high. Puck never came through, and it's fished back down the boards by Kevin Ulansky. Quickly, Gambrell with it, holds it there, and makes a move and angles it back behind, but sweeping back in is Aiden Thompson. Thompson disrupts things, moves it back over to Krenzen, back over to Thompson. Thompson curling on top of the circle. Here comes Thompson. Thompson weaving his way through around the horn and has it pickpocketed there by Angeli. Puck goes back over to the far side. Gambrell's got it. And Gambrell moves it back up ice. Angeli takes the blue lines, feathers a pass to Tabram. Tabram loses an edge, and back down in the corner is Mazur. Mazur with the head up leads the charge here for the Top Dogs. Calling forward on the near side was Krenzen. Mazur all the way on the far right-hand side around the horn as he's tracked there by McClellan. McClellan fishes it back and a punch pass, and out comes Tag, settling things on the far side. Long pass is deflected by Mazur up and out of play.
Is Mazur another incoming DU guy?
Carter Mazur out of the Detroit, and he played for Little Caesars. This DU freshman is 6 foot 168.
Yeah, I see what you're saying about these DU freshmen. They're really impressive.
Very impressive, and you know, a lot of them look about the same size. You know, it's hard to tell them apart right now, and every time I look at that jersey, I see play hard, play fair. That's what I want to call. Yeah. And if you know Marty, you know, he puts that on the jerseys. Lucas Savage goes down, no call. Lucas Savage picks it back up, drags it through. Picked back up by Mazur. Mazer moves it back over to the near side. Thompson with it. Mazer makes a move. Thompson down low. Tumbling players. Puck is sent back up to the left-hand side. Krenzen. Cross ice feed. Hayda's blast and saved by Evan Cowley.
You know, it's interesting, Manny. I figured out finally that the red team, Aubie, has a lot of former DU standouts in Terry and Gambrell and McClellan, and then they're playing against the incoming DU guys.
That's right.
I think that's really cool.
And you know, the Top Dogs got a little bit younger this year.
I think they needed to because they lost in the championship or
last year.
I think the last 2 years.
And you didn't see a couple of players. Derek Armstrong isn't here this week, nor was Ken Klee. Ken Klee is out. And we probably would have seen him and his kids out here as well. Here we go, back to the live action. Puck is picked up over on the far side. It's Rizzo. Rizzo, another DU freshman coming in. Delivers a pass, and right on, he put it on a platter for Hayda. And Hayda's shot is deflected by Cowley.
That Rizzo is really impressive. He's an Italian guy, Massimo. I mean, that goes pretty deep.
That does go deep.
It kind of sounds like Anthony Carboni, doesn't it?
You sure said it. You have them all, don't you? I mean,
Massimo Rizzo. I like it.
There we go. And then you've got this one. You've got Shai Buyum. Shai Buyum is number 6 out there, and I haven't called him much yet. He is on this Top Dogs team as well. And off the shot, Evan Cowley holds it there, but Shai Buyum is a 6'3", 214-pound defenseman, and we'll pick him out in just a minute. He was impressive over the past couple of games. And right off the faceoff, shot ricochets all the way back out to center. Hayda playing along with McKenzie. Quickly feeds it back, and it's taken off of Jack Devine's stick. Devine will recollect it, moves it back over to Ozar. Back over to Devine. Devine with the puck. Tracked wide. Holds it up there. Soft bank pass. Barry Goers sends it up, and it's deflected into the netting.
Mike, what do you think about the incoming class at DU right now?
You know what?
I mean, are they strong or?
I'm just getting a taste of it, man. But they're pretty good right here. It's pretty impressive, eh, Manny?
It certainly is. These are a bunch of 17-year-olds playing out here. But, you know, like Jan Hayda says, he said last year, he said, James, he goes, if I wanted to crush them, I would. So it's a little bit different game when you're not going to get checked out there, you know?
Yeah,
so
sure.
A little bit different. But
got some NHL guys out there that perhaps could,
Perhaps. Here's Troy Terry. Puck regathered in as it got caught on the snow here late in this third period. Sends one. Lucas Savage sails it up and over the cage. Over on the far side, it's Davies. Davies moves it back through. Ricochets. Handoff. Gambrell on the edge of the circle. Takes it down low. Booyah tracking him. The incoming freshman there, number 6. We talked about him earlier. And Devine sweeps in to pick this puck up, and it stays down low. Lucas Savage back over to Terry. Looks for Lucas Savage. Davies with the puck. Davies being hassled, is able to put it on the edge of the cage. Comes back up with it. Davies with the puck. Takes a stick check, moves it back over. Terry dancing. Davies shot just misses as it goes up and over. It hits the crossbar. Quickly back over to Gambrell. Gambrell feeds it down the wall at an impossible angle. There's another shot. Goal scored. Lucas Savage set up by Troy Terry. And it is 2-1 Top Dogs in the final 2:40 in the period.
Wow. Those are two 2017 national champions. Troy Terry, Jared Lucas Savages.
And Lucas Savage's claim to fame is that he was roommates with Five-Hole Terry. At least that's what he put on his bio.
Well, they were both sophomores in 17. I was there in Chicago. Great trip, great experience. Luco had the hat trick, and Terry had an assist or two, but DU won their 8th national championship, and that's something those two guys will never forget, never not have a bond of, right?
Absolutely. Puck comes back up to the left-hand point. Marty, welcome back to the booth.
Yeah.
And we just had a highlight goal as, I don't know if you saw it.
No, I haven't seen any of it. I see the score, though.
It was gorgeous as Troy Terry so definitely put the puck on the stick of Lucas Savage on the far side and a little backdoor play. And the result is a 2-1 lead for Tag here. And there is Angeli. And right in front as
Peter Senya, Hobie Baker winner.
And pass right down in front, and it's deflected again. Johnny Mitchell with the puck. Mitchell has it taken off of his stick by number 8. That's Matt Tabram. Gambrell again twirling at the blue line. Marty, it's tough to make the final in the Dog Bowl.
Oh, it is.
Wow.
Yeah, these are we just watched a team earlier today, First Bank, that had an amazing roster, and they didn't even make the semis. Never mind the final.
They didn't even make the semis, boy.
And
it was that close. I mean, these teams were playing that close, and so.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, last year when we talked to Troy after they had lost, he was pretty disappointed. He said to me and to you that this means a lot to them. We'll let you pick up here.
Here comes Jeremy Rowell. Jeremy Rowell is taken off the play by McKenzie. Puck is put back over to the veteran Barry Goers. Barry Goers headmans it back over to Aiden Thompson. Thompson with speed feeds it over and looking for the return feed, but an opportunistic stick by Dan Turgeon deflects it. Turgeon, who played out of Arvada, hails and plays for the Vail Yeti.
Does he really?
So you know what? If you're going to play hockey somewhere, Vail's not a bad spot for you. So Dan Turgeon has been impressive. Gentlemen, we've got, and what am I hearing? Are we hearing a replay, perhaps? I don't know. I hear it in my ear.
I'm not hearing anything.
And I think it's Suzanne Shaw's. Are you playing replays? She is. I thought I heard my voice, and I'm like going, gosh, that guy sounds good.
Man, that's a solid period. But I did talk to Troy right before this game, and he looked at me and he said, "We're winning this thing."
Yeah.
So he's pretty jazzed up about this. I got to tell you, and it means it's a charity beer league tournament, but it's not. It's not. This is a big deal. There's a lot of bragging rights on the line here.
Well, especially this year they don't have Butcher.
Yeah.
So how would they like to go back and say, hey, Butcher, we won it without you.
Yeah. And Logan O'Connor. Yeah,
exactly.
Logan's in the locker room with them.
Yep.
And but he's not playing. So those are two massive hits for these guys.
And Tag is without the services of a couple. We should mention it. Matt Adams is out, as well as let's see. I think they're missing one other player here today. Oh. Nate Davis is not on the bench either this evening. So maybe a little bit of extra ice time for Troy Terry and Gambrell. They sure seem to have been out there quite a bit. And Barry Goers battling back behind the cage, fishes it back up to the left wing boards where it's banked off, and with some speed, here comes Thompson. Thompson brings it in, and Thompson is chased down by Terry.
Yeah, I got to tell you, Aiden is a heck of a player. Chatted a little bit with his dad today, and I know he's here in the crowd. I'm not sure where he's sitting, but Aiden has chose to spend one more year in the USHL before he comes over to DU.
Well, I'll tell you what, they are loaded, and he could be ready. I saw him in Lincoln, and boy, but you know, there's this whole COVID situation created a bit of a pile up there.
It did.
Of players, and but Thompson is a terrific gentleman. Here comes Davies. Davies brings it in, and Sherwood stonewalls him. Casey Sherwood makes a big save.
That was a big save. Got that right pad down. And he tried to go low corner on him.
He keeps it a one-goal game, more importantly here. And there's Jan Hayda using the big backside as he seals off the wall. Luka Savage back down below the line, and it's taken off. And Jack Devine banking puck right in front. Who's got it? And it pinballs back over to the left-hand point. Michael Davies puts a soft one in. It's banked there. Davies picks it back up, and with some room, advances, moves it in. Second shot by Luka Savage, and Sherwood stymies them all. Gambrell with the puck, being hassled there by Booyah. Puck goes back over into the far side corner. Hayda seals it off, and coming sweeping back in was Troy Terry, and finally Sherwood dives on the puck as his team needs some relief. Here we see the replay again, and the stick work back behind the cage results in the puck coming straight off.
Kevin Connors is throwing some texts out here. I think that one's for you, Manny.
He is. Kevin Connors is a handsome guy. You know what? I think that was actually Mike Chambers. I don't know that I mentioned that, but I kind of smiled. I have to admit, I smiled when Kevin Connors. And
I'm pretty sure that wasn't me.
You know, here's the thing, Marty.
He is handsome, though.
But if you're going to have an all-star team, why wouldn't they be good looking as well?
That's true, right?
Here we go, back to the live action. Luka Savage looks back up high as he finds Abby. Abby whips it around back down low. And on the side is picked up back by McClellan. Puck stabbed out as Jason Abby keeps the puck alive. Casey Sherwood comes out and takes a big swat. And Goers will slow things down as he angles one off the boards. And Abby makes a heck of a play as he reads it and keeps the pressure on. And a long pass back up to the far side. One-timer right in front. How did that not go in? That was an unbelievable play as number 18, Massimo Rizzo, had a wide open play on the near side. And a heck of a play by Evan Cowley. Sherwood deflects one back behind the cage and trying to move the puck out. And doing so, here comes Garrett Devine. He tracks it back down where he's met up there by number 8, Tabram, works his way through, and Garrett Devine has it poked free at the last moment by Derek Angeli. Trying to pick it back up was Mitchell, couldn't do so. Loose puck, McKenzie's got it at center ice. Quickly, punch pass back over to the near side. Mitchell calling for it, and a feed right in front, and the tip play there. McKenzie sweeps in from his deep position. And this tag group with a 2-1 lead right now. The top dogs, Marty, they need a spark here.
Yeah.
Bringing it back in. Angeli works it through, and Angeli sends a shot. It goes off the inboards, and the puck comes all the way back out to Matt Tabram. Tabram with 10:21 remaining in this second period and enjoying a 1-goal lead. They'd like to make it more as Troy Terry works through a couple. Terry takes the shot, and it sails up and over. Stretching in and moving the puck back out. Mitchell thought he had it. Turgeon does. Turgeon spinning around, finds Terry. Terry takes it down. Shot is deflected. bounces off the glass and brought right back out to center by McClellan. McClellan keeps the pressure on. McClellan works it down low into the slot. Back to Terry, and Terry's shot is deflected and into the netting.
Tyson McClellan, his old man, is the head coach of the Los Angeles Kings, formerly of the San Jose Sharks, Edmonton Oilers. Good bloodlines.
Great bloodlines.
Yeah, we talked about it early, Manny, but Troy's kicked it up here tonight.
Well, like you said, he doesn't want to lose. I mean, you come in as an NHL player, you're still an NHL player, but you got somebody saying, I beat an NHL player. But the truth is, these guys, they want to win no matter what. Taking the puck in, Booyah, the incoming freshman, and a sweeping pass right in front. He picks it back up, but it's deflected. Luka Savage with the pucks, banks it off the near side boards. Michael Davies matched up with Hayda. Davies, and Hayda reads the play and takes it back, just like you just saw the NHL talent there, didn't you, Mike?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm impressed with that number 6, the big DU kid.
Booyum. Shy Booyum.
Yeah,
wow.
He's a good kid, too. He's chatted with him a little bit on the phone before he became a Dawg, and didn't have to. Pretty impressive personality there, too.
Mitchell with the puck. He's got Thompson on one side. Punch shot there. And just misses by Max Bull. Puck comes back over to the near side. Here comes Terry. And Terry lost an edge as he had a step on Barry Goers. Aiden Thompson tips it ahead to himself. Shovels it ahead. Back over to Bull. Bull feeds it back over. It's Mazur. Mazur's shot goes up and over.
Evan Cowley's playing pretty well down there on that end. I know this one means a lot to him. Evan Cowley used to be a little kid that used to come play pond hockey with me at Evergreen Lake.
Yeah, because he grew up in Arvada, right?
He did, and he lived in Evergreen. And a little redhead kid used to come up to me and he was talking to me about it in the locker room. And he's like, a couple of years ago, he said, I don't know if you remember this. And of course I do now, but I had no idea that would turn into Evan Cowley.
And he skated out at that time, huh?
Well, there was no goalies with pond hockey.
That's right. The old.
He didn't play AAA at all in Colorado.
Wow.
He stayed at Arvada, and
he played at Ralston Valley, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so. It was either high school but I think he might have moved away. But that's a kid, a DU product that did not play AAA hockey, which is a testament to what he did.
It is. Barry Goers tries to move the puck out. Now he gets a second opportunity. It's Aiden Thompson lurking up high. He's got Ulansky. And Ulansky's shot, and Cowley makes a left pad save. McKenzie with the puck, and Ulansky is now back on side. Accepts the pass, tips it in. Cowley holds. Thompson sweeps in. And over on the far side, Angeli. His bank pass over to Aubie. Aubie matched up with McKenzie. Loose puck poked free. And coming back out to center. Puck goes all the way back to the tag end. 6:23 remaining in the second period. Tag with a 2-1 lead.
Guys, where are you going to find faster hockey than this in Colorado right now? This is amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier.
Ever.
We won't. This is just, it's terrific action.
Faster non-professional or DU.
Yep.
Yeah.
Owen Ozar with the puck, finds a one-timer, shot, scores! Jack Devine gets the goal. And Devine makes it 2-2. As Jack Devine was set up for that one-timer, and he did not miss as Evan Cowley goes down. Let's see it from back behind, Mike.
Yeah, I want to get the number on the assist. No, it was the righty. It wasn't the Bunyan kid.
Is that a DU?
It was number 10. No. 10 scored, right?
No. It was, yes, Jack Devine scored the goal for Top Dogs. And here we go, back to the live action. And there was Jack Devine, the not brother of Garrick Devine.
Got it.
Just to be clear.
Yeah. That's right. But Garrett is from Windsor, Colorado. He had a younger brother that played in the state high school championship this past year.
Interesting.
Impressive player. And so did Aiden Thompson. His brother Merrick Thompson was on that squad as well. And
they played for the state championship against Valor.
And Valor ended up taking the championship, but it was a terrific game. So anyway, you've got good bloodlines. Back to live action.
Mike, do you root for Valor, or is that like a?
Well, that's where my kid played. Yep. So yeah.
Puck over to the far side, Tabram. And there's Booyum with the puck. Booyum moves it back over to the left-hand side where it's picked back up by Ozar. Ozar tries to go through a couple, and Troy Terry headmans it back over to McClellan. McClellan with Angeli on the near side. Tyson and feeds it back over. It's Angeli with the puck, holding it there. Puts it back down into the corner. And it's swept over to the far side. Booyum has time. Terry lurking. A long pass right on the mark as Jack Devine with the puck, spinning array, and it bounces off the stick of Rizzo. Rizzo now controls, sends a backhand feed, but the angle sends it back out to center. Held up there by Lane Krenzen. Krenzen delivers it back, and a backhand feed. Here we go. Devine with the puck, back far side, shot goal!
Oh,
as Ozar got it, and the claim is going to be the post was off.
The post was off.
I think.
Is it a no goal or is it a goal, boys?
It should be no goal. The post was off. Look.
Well, I think it's a goal.
Oh, let's count it, but the post was off. Callie kicked it off here.
They call it a goal.
Callie kicked it off right there. Boom, goal.
And that was Owen Ozar who came in and cleaned up as he was third man in on that rush.
I like the no call.
In a tournament like this,
yeah.
I do too.
Yeah, absolutely, boys.
You know, the goalie knocked it off. It's his own deal.
Right on the doorstep, Cowley. And now Tag finds himself with a 1-goal deficit with 2:52 remaining in this second period. Michael Davies picks up the puck for Tag and advances it down the right-hand side with Johnny Mitchell on his backside. He runs into some traffic, and here we go. It's a foot race, but the pass just a bit beyond the reach of Garrett Devine.
Mike, let's talk a little bit about the new incoming class for DU right now. How good are they?
I'm getting a taste of it, man. It's pretty good. But honestly, I haven't studied it at all, but I'm starting to get a really good picture of how good it is.
I mean, these guys can skate.
Yeah.
Davies stashes it back behind the cage. Lucas Savage looking for a centering feed, but it's deflected off of Mitchell and over into the far side corner. Puck is reversed and back over to Barry Gowers. Barry sends it back over to the near side, and off the wall, the headman feed was past Mitchell. Davies with the puck. Davies holds it with a one hand, and he gets tumbled
Mitchell.
there.
Here's Mitchie.
Mitchell walks it in, and the shot goes, and Cowley makes a big chest save there.
Ooh, nice
with that size. See how that play was read there by Terry. Terry walks it in. Terry takes a slash from back behind, picks back up the puck. Terry lifts it over a stick and circles back to center.
You know, Klinger, isn't it funny that when in our skates, John Mitchell's the best player on the ice, typically, right?
Hands down, yes.
Well, maybe, if Hayduk shows up or Quincy, but Mitchell's among the best. In this skate right now, he's like probably not on the top half.
He had a heck of a goal. He's
a good player. I'm just saying
of great goals.
Perhaps,
but these young kids are just amazing.
I think Mitchie's probably going to show up in the second half of this skate here and probably bury a couple and just show these young bucks what's going on, though.
I think so. Speaking of it, here comes Mitchell. Mitchell makes a move and
this guy?
Headmans it over to Ulansky. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell makes a move. Drags it across, shoots it, and it goes up and into the netting.
Or if he hears afterwards what I just said.
Mike, that's okay. You have a good point, though. You have a valid point. He's a little old. He's retired. He's been out of the league a couple of years. You know, he's not a good fisherman. We know that. We've established that.
John Mitchell is I was with him at the Nationals in St. Louis when he and David Clarkson were leading that team. And I'll tell you what, Mitchell still has it. He could go deep.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Clarkson can too. I'll tell you, those guys, I wouldn't want to play against them.
I wouldn't either. And
But hey,
you should have seen Clarkson out here. Clarkson was on fire. With the younger guys feeding Clarkson the puck, that guy was absolutely money. He was burying it. So
very central. So if we can talk a little trash about Mitchie here during the intermission.
Well, I don't think it's trash. It's just the truth that he's getting older, and these incoming DU freshmen and Troy Terry and Dylan Gambrell are just a little younger.
Michael, he's not Milan Haydu, right? He's not Wayne Gretzky. He's pretty good.
He's pretty good.
Had an unbelievable career. And if you can't score in the Dawg Nation tournament, then maybe we'll cut him next year.
Well,
we'll see how it goes.
He's still playing with us. He's fine.
Oh yeah.
Johnny Mitchell, 548 NHL games.
Oh my gosh.
548. You look at that. Jan Hayda, 627. And you know the thing about Hayda had another 250 games in the Czech Republic.
Yeah, that's a tough league too. Apparently they play hockey over there.
That's right.
Manny,
all right.
Thank you so much for calling this game.
Let's get set up.
Are we going period 3 here?
We're going period 3.
What's the score?
It is 3-2 in favor of the Top Dogs on a controversial goal.
Very
was controversial.
Very controversial. I would have called it back personally, but who am I? Mark Ryan, come over here. Can we get Mark Ryan in the podcast, the Dogcast?
And here we go. The face-off is down with 12 minutes up on the clock. We have a 1-goal game, and we have a championship berth at stake. Puck has moved back over. Thompson's got it, and Thompson with the save by Evan Cowley puts it back up and over. And quickly working out of the corner. The puck has moved back up through center by Dylan Gambrell. Gambrell trying to lead this team to a championship berth. Thompson trips up McClellan. Terry's got the puck. Terry looks for it. Terry's shot just gets the side of the netting. Puck comes back over to Terry along the wall. Terry protecting it there as he's got a man on the backside, and he holds it there as he's tightrope walking on the blue line. Puck is tipped by Davies. Loose puck, and is picked back up by Bouillon. Bouillon moves it back over to number 18, Rizzo. Rizzo thinking about it. And Terry's got it. Terry, headman pass, back over to Davies. Davies surrounded, and he drags some time off as he looks for some support. It comes with Angeli. Angeli turnaround, but he's stymied there. And Thompson with the puck tries to work it past Terry, but Terry won't have it. Terry lifts it past, and he gets tied up with Aiden Thompson. Swing and a miss. Loose puck comes back over to Jack Devine. Devine over on the far side. And Devine chops at it. It's Lucas Savage with the puck back behind the cage. Up against the end wall, and a quick play there, and opportunistically, Aaron McKenzie kept it alive. Troy Terry coming back through center, drops it back off. Aubie back over to Lucas Savage. McKenzie sweeping in on the defensive side, and up high was Ozar. Meanwhile, Lucas Savage looking for a man in the middle. It's Aubie down low. He elects to go back up high. Terry playing that high position in front of the blue line. His pass is deflected. Angeli has it. Angeli cross-ice feed picked back up by Tabram. Tabram stashes it back behind the cage all the way back over to Terry. Terry a little back pass. Lucas Savage shot goal. Barry. We're tied 3-3. 9:56 remaining in the third period. We have a tie game, boys.
Wow.
They call him Luco. Luco Savages.
So I just went and visited Michael and Marina Karras, and there was a jersey handed to him signed by all the survivors. Pretty emotional moment in that locker room down there. I missed 2 Top Dog goals. Can you fill me in real quick, Manny?
Devine got 1, Jack Devine, and Ozar on the second one.
Oh, we got some kids scoring, huh?
These kids look good. Luco Savage just scores a goal. We've got a 3-3 game, and the tension mounts here. At Aubie with the backhand feed back over, and Aubie and diving over on the far side to keep that puck alive. And here it comes. Coming back in is Max Bull. Max Bull takes a shot, and the big rebound back over to the far side. Swept back over by Tabram. Tabram headmans it to to Turgeon. Turgeon, and right there to Avi. Avi's one-timer. Hayda picks it back up out of the corner. Hayda fishes it back up the wall, and some support is needed as the puck comes all the way back out to center. Hustling back is Jason Avi. Avi banks it off the boards over on the far side. Dan Turgeon turns around and reverses. Hayda stretches for it, and coming in is Gambrell, but Hayda resecures. And it's knifed off the stick as taking it away was Tyson McClellan. McClellan back over to Gambrell. Gambrell looking for options, spins away from it. Senya back up as he got in the way there. Cross ice feed, and here's the shot. It just misses. Goes back over to Avi. Avi swings it back to Terry. Terry, top of the circle to Gambrell. Gambrell works out of the circle, off the wall, and the puck poked free. And as Gambrell gets a stick on it, comes back to Avi. As he touches it up to Terry. Terry works his way through, not one, almost three.
2.5.
Fed back over to Mitchell. Mitchell looks to make a move. Avi takes him off the puck. And Pinning trying to work his way off. Puck comes back over as Booyam has it knifed off his stick. We have a 3-on-1 developing. Cross ice feed back over to Terry. Terry shot, snipe, goal, scores.
3 points.
Tag takes the lead. Terry wanted that one, and there's Sherwood, but he just got beat 1-on-1 with Terry.
2 goals and a helper for Terry now. Short side, yeah, that's an NHL shot, I believe.
Yeah, you can't really leave him that far alone. I know Casey's a little upset on that, but that's a snipe.
He does that against NHL goalies.
Yeah.
So Casey Sherwood has nothing to be ashamed about there. At some point, the NHL talent begins to take over. Angeli with the puck, moving back over, taken off by Aiden Thompson. Thompson makes a move as he tries to go through one.
Stepped on the puck.
And Luco Savage is spilled back over. One-timer as Mazur was set up.
Great time.
Mazur went down to that one knee to make the play. Over on the far side, puck is picked back up. Mazur gives it right back to Thompson. Shovel shot just misses. Over on the side of the cage, puck is picked back up by Rizzo. Rizzo back up high as Goer's shot is held on by Cowley.
Oh, this is pretty dang good hockey right here, boys.
We do. We look on the bench over there in the Obby. You've got Bud Obby. Along, I think that's Evan Ridd over there.
That is, I think Evan played earlier.
And off the faceoff, Tag works it up and out as Davies chases it down. Davies with some speed avoids McKenzie, puts it right in front, and the bouncing puck comes back out. Mazur sends it over to the far side. Drop feed there. Mazur he looks for Thompson and just misses the mark there. This Carter Mazur kid, we keep mentioning him out of Detroit. He has been impressive. Here comes Aiden Thompson. Aiden Thompson down the left-hand side, wraparound shot, and it was deflected. As it came out, it's hoisted back out, and Hayda expecting the icing. He gets the whistle there.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of Bud Obby, a little shout out. A couple weeks ago, he was skating in his Wednesday group, and he's got a 3.5, maybe 4-inch cut across his nose to his cheekbone. He was playing defense. He tripped. A guy was going on the breakaway, and he took a skate in the face. I don't know how many stitches, but I saw a picture, and it was just nasty. So hopefully Bud's doing okay over there, and I'm sure he's excited about his team right now.
I talked to him just before the game, and
did you see his scar?
He seems to be healing up pretty well over there. So it's just a reminder of the danger of this game and these guys that play it. And you see the scars, and you don't always hear the stories, do you?
Yeah. No.
And puck comes back up to Hayda. Hayda's shot and knocked out by one swing by Gambrell. Back to the live action. It's Terry with the puck. He drags it back to himself and has it slipped off his stick, and over on the far side, it's Devine again, but Gambrell's there. Gambrell looking for an option, banks it high off the wall, and as it comes to Jeremy Rowell. Rowell, the big forward out there for this tag group. And it's punched by Barry Goers, picked up by Lucas Savage, has a man on the far side. It's McClellan. McClellan squares up. Lucas Savage just on the doorstep. Sherwood denies him again, and it's taken off his stick by Devine. Devine moves it back, but it's stolen by Lucas Savage back below the line. Lucas Savage picks it back up. He's got Rowell in the middle, and he's got Avi up top. Dangerous play up on the blue line, loses the puck, and here comes Top Dogs. Puck has moved back over to Ozar. Ozar dancing. Ozar running out of real estate as Avi playing some tough defense there. That's Jason Avi. Ozar fishes it back up to a vacant point. 4:35 remaining in the contest. Top Dogs need a goal. Marty, who's it going to be? And Marty's.
I don't know. I don't.
Marty's doing official GM duties right now.
Yeah. Max Bowles actually had a lot of good chances tonight.
He has.
Yeah. And,
he's an old timer though. I don't know if he can hang with these kids.
Yeah.
2004 national champion and as a senior. I was there in Boston. What a tournament! What a game to cover.
Puck is put in softly, and there's one of those 2B freshmen as Booyum moves the puck back over off the wall, and it's quickly reversed. Taking the line. Avi watching closely. Saya back down low, a lot of stick play, and finally the puck is pried free, and it's knocked back to the Top Dogs end with 3:35 remaining. And another icing call.
And when I think of number 13, I think of a little trivia. Who was the last player to score a regular season goal on Patrick Waugh? In Patrick Waugh's career.
It's probably Peter Senya.
Peter Senya.
Yeah.
He got
I had no idea that.
After he won the Hobie Baker, he got signed by the Blues as a free agent.
He did tell me his very first goal ever, and it was a good goal.
It was a great goal.
Yeah. I didn't know that was Patrick's last goal he got scored on.
Regular season.
Regular season, yeah.
Here comes Terry. Terry curling away from traffic. And Mitchell takes Terry down. And he's able to take the puck away. Moves it back over to Ulansky. Ulansky back up high. And there's the shot. Second opportunity. Just misses. It's swept around over to the far side. Picked back up as Davies defends. Ulansky give and go. Right shot again on the side of the cage, and Avi loses a stick. Terry's got it. He'll slow things down. Hands it off to his old line mate there at DU. Lucas Savage takes the shot. This one was a rising wrister, and that one is defended. Held back by Mazur. Mazur works his way through center and over to the right-hand side. Back up high. Sounds good. And we're back over to the action with Aiden Thompson with the puck. Thompson moves it back over to the side of the cage. It's got Mazur. Mazur fishes one back over to the near side. It's Rizzo. Rizzo back to Mazur. Mazur working his way through, makes a couple of moves. There's three of them back below. Mazur with the hands, looks for Aiden Thompson, but the veteran Barry Goers is not impressed, and he takes it away. Finds Gambrell. Gambrell moving east to west, and over on the far side, he's challenged by Krenzen, another DU player, although Krenzen will be, I believe, a sophomore this coming year.
Might be a junior, I'm not sure.
And back below the line, back up high, it's Krenzen with the puck. He takes the shot. This is deflected. Tapped back down by Aiden Thompson. And this is a first for me. So the puck comes back over. We've got a post-game celebration. 1:32 remaining. Who's gonna take it to? And we're looking back over to our far right-hand side. Marty, thank you for pointing out. Sherwood thinking about it. Terry's got the puck. Terry with McClellan. Here comes Terry, backhand feed. McClellan is stymied there. McClellan feeds it right back through. Does it come out? Held up there by Davies. Davies challenged by Mazur, and the puck into the corner with 1:04 remaining. Top Dogs need a goal. Tag leads by one as they were looking back up high.
Empty net.
Derek Devine. And we've got an empty net. I think we got about 8 players on the.
Oh, we do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And here we go. McKenzie passes it forward. Mitchell looking for it and looking to touch it up, and there's the whistle. 41 seconds remaining.
It's a really smart play by Tag there. They knew that was going to be a hand pass and just chose not to play, and probably killed about 5-6 seconds right there.
Yeah.
You know, right before Terry got that puck in the neutral zone there, the goalie was skating off, and then he got back. But I thought Terry, he was going to get the empty netter for the hat trick there.
41 seconds remaining. Terry, McClellan, Lucas Savage, Turgeon are all out there for Tag. Here comes McKenzie. McKenzie finds Mitchell. Mitchell down the left-hand flank. He's got a man in the middle, and he's defended there by Turgeon. Quickly back over, and the bouncing puck, and the veteran Goers keeps it in. Barry Goers keeps it in. Cross ice feed, looking for Devine, right in the, and Mitchell's shot just misses. Mitchell's shot was deflected. Might have hit a body in front. Michael Davies with the puck. 6 seconds remaining. Side of the cage, rising shot, and it just deflects off of Evan Cowley. As Evan Cowley, the big 6'4" frame, gets up high to make
probably
the
see
save.
A little highlight on that. I think Evan got his right shoulder on that. You can see this open up. No, he just missed
it was just high.
It just skied.
Yeah.
2.2 seconds remaining. And the faceoff comes over to the near side. And who other than Mitchell to take the faceoff? Mitchell is a left-handed shot. Will he try and win it back, or will he try and win it forward here? 2 seconds. And it's tied up on the dot. That's going to do it as the buzzer finally sounds. That was a long 2 seconds. And that's going to do it. So the Aubie group, Tag, and moves on to face Denver Concrete in tomorrow's championship game.
That was a great game, boys.
It's the older DU guys who beat the younger DU guys, but boy, they were great on both sides.
Yeah. What did you think?
I how many times can I say it?
Yeah, right?
I can't believe we have beer league tournament hockey like this in Colorado.
Oh, my goodness, yeah. Tomorrow's final's going to be something, Manny.
It is going to be absolutely wonderful. That game is at 3:05, by the way.
Yeah.
So
I think Peter McNabb's coming for that one.
You know what? We'd love to have McNabb up here again. He has just been an absolute delight.
Is he going to kick me out because I want to do it?
You know what? He's he might have you on that one. I don't know, Mike.
Yeah, well,
what do you think, Marty?
I can understand.
And I think we're also going to have this guy named Gismondi here as well.
Oh, my goodness. We got the whole crew.
We're going to have the crew back, and so this is what a terrific game. There you see Johnny Mitchell with Evan Cowley. Cowley towering over most of the players, and Casey Sherwood played one heck of a game. But Casey Sherwood, I'll tell you, Troy Terry coming up on you, and, you know, you got nothing to be ashamed of. I know Casey would love to have that one. As
the architect of the top dogs, I'm going to go down and see the boys a little bit and thank them for coming out, because I mean, I know they're disappointed. They want to get in the finals. Like you guys said, they take this seriously.
They absolutely do. So
and so I know that go say a couple words to the kids, and we got a whole bunch of new dogs, I think.
You got a bunch of new dogs, so go say hi to them, Marty.
Yeah.
Terrific job.
Mike's going to join me. If you want to do the post game?
Yep.
We'll take it from
Thanks,
there.
man.
We're terrific. So
a lot of fun. Thank you.
All right. Gentlemen, thank you. And the final game here, and we're gonna sign off on just a second here. So tomorrow's championship game, Denver Concrete once again looking for their 4th straight consecutive championship, and they will play the Aubie group, Tag, Troy Terry, and Dylan Gambrell. For Shaw Hockey Productions, I'm Manny Furtado. And good night. We're glad to have you. Michael and Suzanne Shaw did a wonderful job. Thank you very much for everything that you do. Final score, 4-3. Tag defeats the Top Dogs. Good night.
Thank you for watching. I'm Todd Gerke, the official mortgage company sponsor of Dawg Nation in partnership with Shaw Hockey Productions. Stay tuned for more great coverage of the Dog Bowl. We'll see you at the next face-off.